What is up, wrestling fans? This is Kayfabe Chronicles, and I am your host, JP. Well, it is Wednesday night. It is a little bit past 8 p.m. Central Time, and this week's episode of NXT has just wrapped up. NXT TakeOver Phoenix is this weekend, so what the heck happened today leading up to the big event? I'm going to let you know right now. Hello, and welcome to the live stream. This is Kayfabe Chronicles, and I am your host, JP. If this is your first time here, please stick around for a little while. Partake in the chat room to the left-hand side of the screen. And if you guys like what you see, make sure to crush like, hit subscribe, and click the bell notification for whenever we go live. We go live every single Sunday night at 8 p.m. Central Time, except for pay-per-views, where we will always go on after the event to discuss the event. And of course, we go on every single Wednesday after NXT to discuss the previous show that is just wrapped up. And of course, we also put in a bunch of random other stuff throughout the week. Alright, what are we talking about? NXT, that is right. NXT TakeOver Phoenix is this weekend. So we got a really good show wrapping it off. Got all my notes. Let's just get right into it. Opening off the entire show, Velveteen Dream came out, unleashed an amazing promo. He had a little bit of a Twitter tiff earlier this week, flat out saying that I'm not going to be making any more appearances until the Dream is recognized. Obviously, it's just a work to get his entire character going. I believe that this year, the Dream is going to have probably the biggest push of his career. I bet you any money he's definitely going to have some championship gold around his waist. Cuts a really great promo. Right off the bat, he calls out Ricochet, which is awesome. I think that'd be a really, really good match. He says, I got my eyes set on the North American title. As soon as he says that, Adam Cole, former North American champion, comes out, calls out Velveteen Dream. They have a little bit of a tuffle, a little bit of a disargument going on there. Bobby Fish is there, of course, to back up Adam Cole. Velveteen Dream eliminates both of them pretty quick and then powders out of the ring. A great way to open up the show for sure. If you guys don't know, of course, since this is the go-home show, usually it's very limited matches and a lot of promos, which I'm okay with. So right after that, we have the Shayna Baszler, Bianca Belair promo leading into their match coming up this weekend. I'm really looking forward to that match. I'm really liking the angle that's going on right now, is because pretty much the entire women's division is scared of Shayna Baszler because she is somewhat of a bully, and Bianca Belair is undefeated since being on NXT. Yes, she did lose in the Mae Young Classic 2 years ago, but that doesn't count because that's tournament, not actual roster stuff. Look up the rules. But yeah, so she's pretty much going to be, I think, Shayna's biggest competition in quite some time because she is undefeated. Looking forward to that. It's going to be really, really good. And of course, they announced that they're going to be throwing in an extra little match because of all the crap that happened last week with Ono and Keith Lee. Matt Riddle will be taking on Cassius Ohno again at this upcoming TakeOver. Hopefully it'll be longer than the 5 seconds we had last time they fought. Really looking forward to that. Right after that, we have our first official match of the night. It's Danny Burch and Oni Lorcan, one of my favorite tag teams, taking on their European Union of Marcel Bartel and Fabian Eichner. Really digging this team as well. Holy crap, awesome match. Both teams just gave it their all. Both teams had full licks going on. Both teams really counterbalance one another very well. You know what? I don't even have anything bad to say about it. It was just absolutely great. Danny Burch and Oni Lorcan get the win after a misjudgment leap from the top rope by Fabian Eichner results in him getting rolled up. Awesome match, though. Great tag match. Burch and Lorcan deliver every single week these two guys are in the ring. Loved it. 2 thumbs way up. So immediately right after that, they announced that because of the because of the kerfluffle earlier on in the night, Bobby Fish will be taking on Velveteen Dream later on in the night. Super looking forward to that. Immediately after that, of course, like I said, it's promo. We got Aleister Black and Tommaso Ciampa, the promo package leading up to their match. And right after that, it's the Ricochet Johnny Gargano promo package leading up to their match this weekend. Cannot complain whatsoever. Alright, back to more tag team action. We got Io Shirai teaming up with her best friend Kairi Sane, taking on 2 generic local talents, Amber Nova and Tanea Brooks. Just as you expect, squiggity squash. Tanea Brooks, Amber Nova got a couple moves in, but it was mostly all Io, all Kairi. Match ends Sorry, drinking my cola out of a coffee cup. Hey, D-Boss, how are you doing? Good to see you. Of course I give it 2 thumbs up. Even though both of them are no longer with this world. That'd be cool if they were still giving reviews from the other side. But yeah, of course, match ends when each one of them hits their respective finishers with the assist of the other one. So Io throws up Kairi Sane so she can hit the insane elbow, and then she, of course, launches Io Shirai so she can hit the Asai moonsault. And yeah, the girls win. Great match. I figured it was going to be a squash match, nothing too special. Immediately after that, they give a pretty decent promo. Like I said, like their English is still not the best. They're still learning very well. But then, of course, Jessamine Duke and Marina Shafir, of course, otherwise known as Shayna Baszler's lackeys, come in and flat out say, like, you guys aren't the hot shit. We are. And then they just kind of walk away. And to be completely honest, even though Io Shirai and Kairi Sane don't speak the best English, their promo was a hell of a lot better than Duke's and Shafir's. I know now why they don't talk that often. They're better as lackeys. Their time will come. If they get a couple promo classes in there, I think they'll do fine. But now I know why they don't speak that often. Pretty dreadful. Alright, right after that, Bobby Fish took on Velveteen Dream. Good match. Really fun. Velveteen, man, that man sells like a god. Said like Bobby Fish got him locked in the knee bar near the end of the match, and like Velveteen kept trying to reach for the rope, but Adam Cole kept pulling the rope away. Referee finally sees it, and then during the entire thing of the referee like yelling at Adam Cole, Velveteen manages to throw Bobby Fish into Adam Cole. Great selling on his knee, like great selling. While he was in the hold, he was screaming in pain. Immediately after that, he tries to pick him up and put him in the Dream Valley Driver. Can't support it with his knee. Really good selling there, really good continuing on with the pain. Like there's so many times where I see wrestlers put in long submission holds and they're not really exuberating the pain properly. Like, like they're, it hurts, and then right after they're out of the hold, okay, my, leg's 100% now, which is non-realistic. But then again, it's wrestling, it's not supposed to be realistic. But right after that, he manages to hit the driver, then he climbs up to the rope to hit the Purple Rainmaker, and he was favoring his knee as he climbed up, and as he leapt off the top rope, he held his knee. Really good selling by Velveteen. For, like I said, a 23-year-old, that is amazing. Absolutely loved it. Great match for sure. Right after that, they announced a couple matches that we're going to have next week. So, yeah, like I said, Io Shirai and Kairi Sane are going to be taking on Duke and Shafir. A couple other stuff that's mentioned in there. So it's post-event, so there won't really be any major titles or anything like that, but I'm looking forward to seeing what's going on. Alright, let's close off the night for sure. We got Johnny Gargano and Ricochet doing a stare down leading up to their match this weekend. But before anything happens, Johnny Gargano gets a quick jump in on Ricochet. They start fighting a little bit. Johnny Gargano gets tossed out of the ring. Tommaso Ciampa runs in and starts beating up Ricochet from behind. Aleister Black then comes in. Like everybody who's involved with the two matches, pretty much like they just come in there and just start beating the living crap out of everybody. Aleister Black, of course, comes in to try to save the day. Blah blah blah. Just so much stuff going on. But then eventually, Tommaso Ciampa comes to and saves Johnny Gargano, and vice versa. So now the DIY chants are going off. Those of you, obviously, you know that they used to be a tag team back in the day known as DIY, and now they hate each other. They each hit their respective finishers on the other one, and then they just kind of stand in there and stare at each other. More DIY chants. A hug it out chant started, which was really great. That kept going. They eventually both make their way up to the top of the ramp, and they stare at each other. Nice manly stare. They're about to shake hands when Johnny Gargano's wife, Candice LeRae, runs in and separates them, flat out just staring Johnny in the face, saying, like, no, like, you remember what he did to you. Don't do this. This is stupid. This isn't you. And they leave, and Tommaso Ciampa just does his shit-eating grin stare as we fade to black. Holy crap. What a way to end off the show leading up to TakeOver Phoenix. This card's going to be stacked, man. Like I said, we got Black taking on Ciampa. We got Ricochet taking on Gargano. We got Undisputed Era taking on War Raiders. We got Baszler and Belair. Oh, we got freaking Ono and Riddle. Oh, it's going to be an awesome event. Really looking forward to this. They're going to set the bar so freaking high that Royal Rumble, the matches at Royal Rumble won't be able to hold it off, but of course the Royal Rumble's match themselves is usually the highlight of the night. As long as Randy Orton doesn't win, I'm okay with that. I'm completely okay with that. But yeah, I'll be having my predictions video in regards to Royal Rumble and NXT TakeOver on Friday, because I'm getting my audio interface in the mail this Friday, so therefore we will finally be able to crack out this bad boy, and my audio will no longer sound like raging ballsack. Oh, it's gonna be good. They're probably fighting each other up in heaven because they are both dead. Kibosh. One day. Alright, that is all for me today. Thank you guys so much for partaking in the post NXT discussion. Like I said, if you guys like what you saw, make sure to crush like, hit subscribe, and click the bell notification for whenever we post our videos. We always go live every single Sunday night at 8 p.m. Central Time, except for pay-per-view nights, where we will always go on after the event to discuss the event. And of course, Wednesdays after NXT to discuss the NXT event that has just followed. Wow, that was a lot. Okay, as always, I love you guys from the bottom of my heart. You guys are the reason why I do this. Take care. I will see you guys Friday sometime in the evening after I get back from my work day to discuss the weekend's events and who I think is going to win, even though I'm never right. So why do I even bother? I do it for the peeps. Take care. This is JP from Kayfabe Chronicles. See you guys next time.